down. They are sending in Halverson, and he will score as heading into second base is Lopez with the game-tying RBI stand-up double in Lopez's first game for the Horseheads here. 1-0 offering from Wellman. This one is swung on and hit out to left. Going back on it is Walker. He is on the track, and this ball is gone! It is a home run by Brooks Browning! Pitch, runner takes off, throw goes down to second, and he's out. Oh, he's out. What a good throw by Landon Boyd. That is 3 base runners that he has thrown out tonight. A machine. It's time for Horseheads Baseball. I'm Hannah Martin, voice of the Casper Horseheads, and I'll be with you all season long, bringing you all the action from your hometown baseball team. The Horseheads are back at Mike Lansing Field and excited to play Game 5 of a 6-game home streak, welcoming in the Badlands Big Sticks and the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks. Casper took last night's game in decisive fashion by a final score of 13-2, which included home runs from both Jake Reynes and Joe Schmidt. They got an outstanding start from Jerson Morales, and the bullpen locked down the win in front of this hometown crowd. Casper comes into the game with a record of 1-0, and the Whiskey Jacks, they're 0-1. We will give you the starting lineups here for the Whiskey Jacks. Leading off, it'll be the shortstop, Ethan Sitzman. Batting second, the center fielder, Trey Guardo. Batting third, the DH, number 28, Caleb McDowell. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, Owen Viano. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Nolan Drill. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Nolan Lingley. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Dylan McKee. Batting eighth, the catcher, Keenan O'Brien, and batting ninth, it'll be the second baseman, Garrett Olson. And now for your Casper Horseheads. Leading off, it'll be the second baseman, Eric Arado. Batting second, the right fielder, Hank Dunn. Batting third, the DH, Christian Lopez. Batting cleanup, the center fielder, Jake Reynes. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Joe Schmidt. Batting sixth, a late addition, is the left fielder, Brooks Browning. Batting seventh, the third baseman, J.J. Girardin. Batting eighth, the catcher, Landon Boyd. And batting ninth, it'll be Riley Carlos. Starting for the Horseheads on the mound, it is Edgar Aki Cruz. This is the first time that we will see him at home this season, and also the first start that he has gotten thus far on the season. Here he is 0-0 with a record of 0-0 with an ERA of 15, excuse me. He has appeared in 1 game, 3 innings of work, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and 8 hits. He went 3 innings. He allowed those 5 earned runs to the Spuds with those numbers back on June 26th up in Idaho, and that has been his only appearance, so he will get his first start tonight in front of a generous hometown crowd here on the all-you-can-eat Saturday night. And it should be a good one here. The Horseheads, if they win tonight, they take the series win. Pitching for the Whiskey Jacks, it'll be Gene Aberetti. And when he comes up in the bottom half of the inning, we will give you his stats. But right now, it is all Edgar Akey Cruz. The right-hander out of Fairfield, California, deals his first offering home. And this one will miss low, and we are underway. Ethan Sitzman now ahead in the count, 1-0. Akey Cruz stands at 6'1", 210 pounds. He's a junior at Sterling College. As this one fired in there, and it finds the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. It's another hot one here in Casper. We will get you exactly how warm it is. We like to be factual here on the broadcast. 90 degrees here at first pitch as this one is sent out to the shortstop, Carlos. He gathers, fires high. Schmidt has to jump for it, and he will come back down in time and hold the bag for out number 1. So the first out is recorded on the evening, 6-3. And it will send up Trey Guardo, Guardo checks into this game out of San Juan, Texas, 5'10", 185-pound freshman at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Hitting .222 as he looks at a strike on the outside corner from Akey Cruz. We'll tell you how they line up. Behind the pitcher, it is Browning in left, Reynes in center, Dunn in right, Schmidt at first, Dorado at second, Carlos at short, Girardin at third, and Landon Boyd doing the catching behind the plate as this pitch misses, and the count will even up 1-1 to Trey. He's hitting .222 on the season in 11 games for the Whiskey Jacks. 5 runs, 3 RBIs, 7 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases. This one bounces up there and gets away from the catcher, so count will run to 2-1. Caleb McDowell also due up here in the frame, and if anybody reaches, Owen Viano will also take a trip to the dish here in the first inning. An excellent Saturday night for baseball here in Casper as Akey Cruz does the next offering home. This one out to short. Carlos will gather and fire soundly over to Schmidt at first. Record out number 2. So both outs have been recorded on the ground here, 6-3. And it will send up Caleb McDowell, who is batting with 2 down in the top of the first, and the base is empty. McDowell is out of South Junction, Utah. 5'10", 180-pound sophomore at Grandview College. Last night he was 2 for 3 with a run scored. As here comes pitch from Akey Cruz. This one, you guessed it, on the ground to the shortstop, Carlos. He's been busy. One more time. It goes 6-3 in the inning. Edgar Akey Cruz sets him down in order here. The Horseheads coming up, looking to get on the board for the first time tonight. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to the ball game. Bottom of the first inning, scoreless game. Hannah Martin on the call with you as Eric Dorado, Hank Dunn, and Christian Lopez will come to bat against the starter, Gene Aberetti, the left-hander out of Cooperopolis, California, 6'2", 185-pound freshman at Skyline College. He is 3-0 on the season with a 2.84 ERA in 6 games. He has started in 3 of those. 19 innings of work for him, 22 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 18 hits as he deals ball 1 low. Home to Arado, who was originally slated to start in left in this game. But a late scratch of Preston Joy has Riley Carlos moving to short, Arado moving to second, and Brooks Browning checking into the game out in left as that one a strike at the bottom of the zone, and the count will move to 1-1 on Arado. God bless you, Chris. Chris, our 14-year-old cameraman, back at the helm. Here comes 1-1 offering. Big swing and a foul at the plate for Arado. Aberetti climbed the zone with that one, and it will be a 1-2 count home. His last outing was back on the 26th at the Trappers. He took a no decision, 4 innings of work, 5 hits, 5 walks, and 5 strikeouts. If the Horseheads win here tonight, they get the series win here at home. It would be their first series win at home on the season as Arado pokes this one out into left. Moving in on it is Drill, and he will be there to make the catch for out number 1. We will tell you how they line up defensively behind Aberetti. It is Drill in left, Guajardo in center, Viano in right, Lingley at first, Olsen at second, Sitzman at short, McKee at third, and Keenan O'Brien doing the catching behind the plate. As Hank Dunn will come to the plate with 1 out in the bottom of the first inning, a scoreless ball game. Dunn, if you recall, was 0 for last night. He had 5 walks on the evening. At doubled his walk total, he's up to 10 now. Goes along with a .267 batting average in 18 games, 12 runs, 11 RBIs, and 16 strikeouts. He also scored a run last night, one of the 13 that the Horseheads put up against Whiskey Jack's pitching, as that one is right down the heart of the plate for a strike going 1. Dunn, Lopez, and if anybody reaches Jake Reynes, who is sitting cleanup tonight, would come to the plate. All you can eat night here at the ballpark on this Saturday night as it is slowly filling in here as that one will catch the zone for another strike, 0-2. Give you some score updates from around the league as Gage Joseph's grandma is here. Welcome, Levon. Great to have you. Great to have everybody. Thank you so much, all of our 48 viewers. As here comes the 0-2 offering. He's out in front of an off-speed pitch, and he is down swinging on 3 pitches, so Lopez will check in with 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. Lopez hitting .375 on the season last night, 2 for 3, 3 runs scored, an RBI, and 2 walks. So another excellent evening for Christian Lopez, who is almost certainly going to make an appearance for the Horseheads in the All-Star game. Those will be announced Tuesday, we believe. Keeps getting pushed and pushed farther, but we wait on pins and needles. As that one will catch the outside corner for a strike, so Aberetti has been dealing strikes here. 8 pitches, and 7 of them have found the zone thus far. The wind is blowing in here towards us here at the ballpark. You might be able to hear it on the microphone a bit. As that one a bit too tall, and the count will even up at 1-1. Spearfish beating the Hastings Sodbusters 2-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Fremont Moo, oh my goodness, 9-0 over the Sabre Dogs. That game in the bottom of the 2nd. As here comes the 1-1 offering home. That one right at the heart of the zone, and Lopez down in the count 1-2. The Sunfish beating the Trappers in the top of the 2nd inning, 7-0. And then still to kick off this evening at about 15 minutes, the Pioneers are taking on the Spuds up in Caldwell. And the Badlands Big Sticks are in Butte taking on the Tommyknockers as this is a soft liner out into center field, and that ball will get down for the first hit of the ball game. And to no one's surprise, it is off the bat a Christian Lopez, the man who leads the team in batting average. And so Jake Reynes will have a chance to get the Horseheads on the board here, the man who leads the team in home runs with 5. He collected 1 more last night. It was a 2-run shot out to left in, wouldn't you guess it, the first inning. And it was Lopez who was the man aboard that he scored. So we could have a little flashback moment, a little deja vu here on the broadcast. As Reynes gets ready to face off against Aberetti. He checks the runner at first and now deals home. And that one will miss outside for a ball. That is the first pitch ball that he has dealt home. As he looks in here now, and deals home. This one missing well outside. The catcher, O'Brien, bluffed that he was going to pick back Lopez, but no throw. So we'll be 2-0 the count to Reyes, who is batting with 2 down, bottom of the first inning, and a runner aboard in Lopez, who singled out to shallow center just moments ago. Reyes ready in the hitter's count to receive the next offering. Here it comes, and it will not be made, actually. They throw over to check on Lopez. Aberetti, he was staring him down for a while. We were anticipating a throw over, and that one does indeed go over to check on Lopez, but he is back safely. We are all decked out here at the ballpark for 4th of July tomorrow as this one is swung on and sent out to right. Moving back now in on it is Viano out there, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Horseheads get a base hit here in the first, but they will leave a man as we head to the top of the second in a scoreless ball game.
Calling 233-4400. Join us for the best college baseball has to offer at the Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by Hydrotex. 2 nights of fun start July 19th with the Wyoming Medical Center Fan Fest, featuring Wyoming All-Star Girls Softball, autograph sessions, a free kids clinic, and a home run derby presented by First Interstate Bank. July 20th features the Expedition League All-Star Game and an amazing fireworks show presented by Wyoms. Join us at Mike Lansing Field for the biggest sports event of the summer. Tickets available now at CasperHorseheads.com or by calling 233-4400. Join us for the best college baseball has to offer at the Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by...
Welcome back to the ball game. We are scoreless here in the top of the second inning. Hannah Martin alongside you as Edgar Aki Cruz is out for his second inning of work, and he will deal strike 1 home to Owen Viano, the right fielder this evening. 4-5-6-2 up for Wheat City in the frame. Viano, Drill, and Lingley as this one misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Just one hit in the ball game thus far, and it belongs to Christian Lopez of Casper Horseheads, whose family has checked in here with us on the chat. We want to welcome all of them to the broadcast as this one is fouled back to us. And the count will move to 1-2 as all the kids will go a-running for this one, as they always do. 1-2 the count. Viano, the leadoff man for Wheat City here in the frame, as the Key Cruz looks to pick up his first strikeout of the game. This one is a big bouncer and absolutely no chance for Girardin down at third. I think it might have hit off the lip of the grass and then it sailed up into the air and into left field. So that one will go as a single, and it's the first hit of the ball game for the Whiskey Jacks as Nolan Drill will come to the plate. Drill batting with nobody out here in the top of the second inning and a runner aboard in Viano at first. The infield is at double play depth. Chris made fun of me the other night for how I call the double plays. He was talking to his sister. He was like, wow, you get louder than Hannah does when she's calling a double play, as this one is going to be up the middle and under the dive of Riley Carlos. That one heads into center. They will try to get the runner at second, and it is not in time, so it will be a base hit, back-to-back singles for the Whiskey Jacks here. And I was wounded by that, Chris. Let me tell you, I was deeply, deeply wounded. No, he said it wasn't an insult. He was just like, wow, you are as loud as Hannah when she calls a double play. Sure, I believe it. Nolan Lingley will come to the plate here with nobody out in the top of the second and a couple of runners aboard here. What is the delay? A delay? I don't think we have a delay. Everything looks good on our end. Please let us know if there's any sort of delay or any problems with the audio or the visual. We'll make Chris fix it. He's got to do something besides insult me. Here comes the first offering home to Lingley. As that'll catch the outside part of the zone for a strike. 0-1 the count to him now. Batting with runners aboard at first and second. Oh, and 1 the count to him. Checks in here, hitting .271 on the season for Wheat City. This one is swung on, head to the third baseman, Girardin, over to second for 1, on to first. Chris, they turn a double play. Woo, there we go. That one goes around the horn. So Hannah gets to get loud on the broadcast again as they turn the double play here. This one going 5-4-3, so Viana will be down at third. As just what Key Cruz was looking for. He got all those 6-3 ground balls in the first inning, and he gets another big one here. This one out to the third baseman instead of the shortstop, but it all works for us. As Dylan McKee checks in now, and he will look at a ball, 1-0 the count. Viano aboard at third, but now 2 down here in the top of the second after the 5-4-3 double play, induced by a Key Cruz. Here comes the next offering. That one will miss down low for a ball, 2-0. No delay. My dad was watching the wrong game. So I guess we had a delay in a different game. Well, that is a relief to hear. We are nothing if not absolute professionals up here. Here comes a 2-0 offering home to McKee. This one is swung on and right to Girardin, who's waiting for it. Wheat City will strand a runner here as Key Cruz. He allows 2 base hits in the inning, but he gets the line out and he gets the ground ball double play. To get out of it, we head to the home half of the 6th. Horseheads looking to get on the board. The Horseheads are still actively looking for host families in the Casper, Wyoming, and surrounding areas to host a variety of players and interns for the 2021 season. Host families play an integral part of our organization by providing players and interns a place to call home for the summer. Benefits of becoming a host family include season tickets for your household to all Horseheads home games, 25% off most Horseheads merchandise and concessions, and team-signed memorabilia. If you're interested in becoming a host family, give us a call at 307-441-1334 or email hostfamily@casperhorseheads.com. Welcome back to the ball game as Joe Schmidt will come to the plate, and he fouls the first offering that he sees back to the plate. 5, 6, 7 men due up here for the Horseheads in the bottom half of the second inning in a scoreless ball game. Joe Schmidt, Brooks Browning, and J.J. Girardin as they face off for the second inning against Gene Aberetti. 15 pitches, 11 strikes, and 4 balls for him as this one will miss outside. 1-1 the count. Schmidt checks in, hitting .304 on the season, 22 games. Another all-star favorite perhaps here on the season. As here comes 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Oh, he foul-tipped that, but held on to by the catcher. So regardless, he goes down as a strike in the book. 1-2 the count will run to him. 11 runs, 19 RBIs, 7 walks, and 26 strikeouts for him. last night saw him get his first home run. It was a 3-run shot, and he will go down swinging as he goes fishing for a pitch. It was a fastball up in the zone. As Eberetti has struck out 3 already, I believe. As Brooks Browning will come to the plate now. He struck out 2, excuse me. Browning checks in, hitting just above 200, 202 in 28 games, 18 runs scored, 7 doubles, 3 homers, 16 RBIs, and 39 strikeouts. He does lead the league in strikeouts. As here comes first offering to him. This one misses, too tall, and it'll be a ball, 1-0. Brooks was a late substitution. We were supposed to see Preston Joy in the game, but we did not. So we'll try and get you an update on why we had the late scratch of Joy. Came in just around 6 o'clock as well, so it was late. As here comes 1-0 offering. This one right down the heart of the plate, and the count will even up 1-1 to Brooks, who is batting 1 out, bottom of the second inning, bases empty. We are talking in the interns we're talking, and because he's got some home runs on the season. As here comes the next offering to him. This one's sailing well outside, 2-1. If the next time he hits a home run, if the call should be that's a Brooks bomb or that's a Browning bomb. You like Brooks? The interns liked Browning. Okay, fans, we want to hear from you. What do you want the call to be the next time Brooks gets a hold of one? Do you like Brooks bomb or Browning bomb better? As this one is swung on, it's fouled back to us. If we had the window open, I would have had a chance at it, but it faded a little bit. Chris, where are you going? Come back and work the camera. Trying to go get the foul ball, please. We're professionals. Can't hold it 2-2. If it comes in through the window, then it's yours. Or maybe I'll make a diving attempt and spill the water all over the computer for the foul ball. Anything for the Heads. It is a 2-2 count to Browning here now, a sophomore at Regis University, 6'2", 200 pounds. As here comes pitch. That one misses outside for a ball. And it is a full count to Browning. I think they did. They messed with his height and weight since the last time I checked. Here comes full count pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back to us once again. Just misses the right side of the press box, where the Raccoons had been congregating in the offseason, but they have generously moved out of the press box and now fight in the staff parking lot when I'm trying to leave. Here comes full count offering home to Browning. Off-speed pitch that fools him, and he is down swinging for his 40th strikeout of the season. And it will send J.J. Girard into the plate. The third baseman is batting with 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. We saw him as a defensive replacement late last night, and he was excellent. He made a couple of great one diving play, and then there was another backhanded play that he made down at the hot corner, and he checks in here, hitting .263 in 6 games. A run scored, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 1 stolen base. He did have a plate appearance last night. He was 0 for 1 as he sprays this one foul and into the Wheat City dugout. And it will be an 0-1 count to him. We had the mayor of Casper throw out the first pitch for us this evening, so that was nice. He got a nice ovation here, and it was a good pitch, too. We would tell you if it wasn't. Like Michelle's last night. Here comes the 0-1 offering. This one is shot foul, this time to the left side, 0-2. But, it was her 21st birthday. So we won't dwell on it too much. 0-2 the count here to Girardin, so he is going to have to fight. Boyd is the man on deck doing the catching. Girardin ready for the 0-2 offering. Here it comes. This one is swung on and hit out to left for a base hit. Oh, you heard that one. He really got a hold of it. And he will be aboard with a 2-out single. So back-to-back innings that the Horseheads have had 2-out singles. The first one belonged to Christian Lopez, and now this one, J.J. Girardin. And it will send up Landon Boyd. What'd they announce him as? Huh? The kid? Thick? Young, thick Landon Boyd. Okay, I'm not gonna call him that, but that's on Broderick. That's on our PA. Okay. 6 foot, 195 pounds. So I'm not sure where we're getting thick from, but you know what? We'll roll with it. Here comes the pitch. This one misses inside for a ball, and the count will move. I have a glove in my pocket to 1-0. He's a freshman at the University of Oklahoma. He attended Sandra Day O'Connor High School in Arizona. And now, throw is going to go over to first to check on the runner, Girardin, who is back safely. Hitting just 146 on the season here is Boyd in 13 games. 6 runs scored, 7 RBIs, 9 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Last game, he was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. As Abaretti deals home now, and this one will catch the inside corner for a strike. Count will even up at 1-1. The Whiskey Jacks Twitter account let me know that they are having some severe weather up in Grand Forks. But no, down here in Casper, it's beautiful. As this one misses 2-1. 90 degrees, a little bit of a wind blowing in here too. Some cloud cover as well for our fans. Just about 7 o'clock here local time. We are rocking and rolling unless I'm having one heck of a hallucination. 2-1 the count. Pitch will not be made. It's a high throw over to first, but Lingley does make the catch. Girardin is back safely. Both teams with 2 hits here, and it is still a scoreless ball game. This one is swung on and hit out to the left, but this one is going to go foul. Ooh, home run distance. Almost fell out of my chair on that one. Though I do have to tell y'all, my chair broke pregame because there's not a screw in the back leg, and the leg fell off. So if I go down, Chris, just keep going. Just let me fall down. This one is shot foul the other way. 2-2 the count. There's like one of the, in the 2018 ALCS, Red Sox were in it, and there's this like famous call of the game, in Game 6, the game they won, they clinched like the last play. Andrew Benintendi was in left, and he comes in, he makes this great catch to win the game, and the broadcaster falls out of his chair as he's calling it. As this one is going to scoot away from the catcher, and down to second goes Girardin on the wild pitch. But yeah, he got so excited to call that, he fell right on the floor. And so you can hear him like falling out of his chair, still trying to make the call. He's like this old, like 70-year-old guy too. So they were like, Joe, are you okay? And he was, because the Red Sox won, and then we go on to win the World Series. So 3-2, the count, home to Boyd. As Abaretti looks in for the sign. He's got it. Time is called by Boyd. And so the payoff pitch will have to wait here. Some of the Weed City fans didn't think we had a ball game tonight, so I think that's why the viewer count was so low. It is kind of rising now. But welcome in. We do have a ball game. As here comes the full count pitch. Oh, it's strike 3 called on the inside corner. Boyd thought it was ball 4. He had already thrown the bat away and started down to first. It looked inside, but it is called strike 3. And the Horseheads will leave their second man of the ball game as Girardin unable to score. He was in scoring position, but Boyd strikes out with him at the plate to end the inning. We head to the top of the third, still scoreless. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. Scoreless ball game in the top of the third. 8-9-1 due up for Wheat City, as it will be Keenan O'Brien first up to the plate here, and he will look at a ball outside. 1-0 the count will run to him. He is facing off against Edgar Aki Cruz, who is out for his third inning of work. 19 pitches, 12 strikes, and 7 balls. He's working quickly as the next offering is sent foul down the right field line, and the count will move to 1-1. We will give you some score updates here. Spearfish has moved ahead of Hastings 3-1 in the top of the 6th. The Moose still lead the Sabre Dogs 9-0 in the top of the 4th. The Sunfish still lead the Trappers 7-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. As here comes the next offering from Aki Cruz. This one is swung on, skied out to shallow right. Moving in on it is done. He is there to make the catch for out number 1. And it will send up Garrett Olson. Chris is back. First trip down for food of the evening. He's got a cheeseburger? Hamburger? Not a cheese guy? No cheese? They don't have any. Oh, Chris. But he's got, he's hoarding the ketchup packets up here, so he's got condiments at least. As Olson will dig in, the number 9 man for the Whiskey Jacks with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. As that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. The count moves to Olson. Badlands and Mining City are underway. That game in the top of the 1st, and Pios and the Spuds still have yet to tip off, as this one is swung on and missed, and the count will move to 0-2 on Olson. Ethan Sitzman, the number 1 man for the Whiskey Jacks tonight, is also due up in the inning. So the lineup will turn over here for the first time tonight for Wheat City, as here comes the 0-2 offering from Aki Cruz, and this one falls outside for a ball. Count will move to 1-2. Olson is out of Lincoln, Nebraska, sophomore at Southeast Community College, as here comes 1-2. This one almost in the same spot. It'll be another ball, 2-2. 17 games on the season for Olson, 224 batting average, 7 runs, 9 RBIs, 8 walks, and 18 strikeouts. Oh my gosh, Chris got water all over the computer. Chris! Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and fouled down the right side, and the count will hold it 2-2. Then what is it? Is it ketchup? No, it is water. Terrible. I'm telling your mom, who is my boss. She will not be pleased to hear this, Chris. Nah, she's too busy. She down there still helping with the grill? No, she's moving on, bigger and better things. Here comes a 2-2 pitch from Aki Cruz home. Swung on and missed. He went to the off-speed pitch down and away from Olson, and it fooled him. It got him swinging. And it will send up Ethan Sitzman now with 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. Aki Cruz has been excellent so far. 2 hits, no runs, 27 pitches, 18 strikes, and 9 balls. He's gotten a lot of ground ball outs, including a double play. That helped him out of a jam-ish situation in the 2nd. As here comes first offering home to Sitzman. This one will fall outside for a ball. Count will move to 1-0. Sitzman is 0 for 1. He had one of those 6-3 ground outs back in the 1st. Out of Golden, Colorado, 5'8", 165-pound freshman at Whitman College. Here comes the next offering to him. A hot smash, but right to Girardin. He is there at the hot corner to make the play. And 1-2-3, the Whiskey Jacks go here in the top of the 3rd. We head to the home half. Casper still looking to get on the board. Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. We are still scoreless here in the bottom of the third inning as the 9-1 and 2 men are due up here for Casper in the frame. And it'll be Riley Carlos to dig in first against Gene Amberetti, who has needed 35 pitches to get through the first 2 innings, 24 strikes and 11 balls. And he deals ball 1 home upstairs here to Carlos. He is at Solano Community College. A freshman there as he looks at a strike, and the count will even up at 1-1. Out of American Canyon, California, 5'10". In 3 games, he has 1 RBI, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. Still looking for his first hit on the season. His last game was last night. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. This one misses. It's too tall. And the count will move to 2-1 on him. No runs for either team. Both of them with 2 hits in the frames. 2 men left on for the Horseheads and 1 for Wheat City. As that'll catch the inside corner, and the count will move to 2-2. Carlos, Arado, and Dundu up here in the bottom of the third inning. Scoreless ball game here in Casper, Wyoming. It has dropped to 85 degrees, but still the sun out and blazing here as that one will miss upstairs, and the count will run full now to leadoff man for Casper here in the bottom of the third inning. Taking on the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks for 3 this weekend series before they have Monday off, and then they are up in Spearfish, South Dakota. As here comes next offering. This one will miss, and it will be ball 4. So Carlos, being patient in the at-bat, he works the walk, and it will send up Eric Arado, who is 0 for 1 with a fly out in the ball game. He bats now with nobody out in the bottom of the third and a man aboard at first. Arado checks into the ball game, hitting .293 in 17 games, 11 runs, 7 RBIs, and 11 walks. Last night, 0 for 3 with a run scored, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Horseheads are looking for their first run of the ball game here. They've gotten 2 two-out singles, but beyond that, nothing more. They have moved a runner down to second on a wild pitch. As this one is swung on and hit well out to right center. Going back on it is Guardo. He is there to make the catch. With his back to the infield, he makes the catch for out number 1. So Eric has gotten a hold of a couple of balls here, but unfortunately, some good speed in the outfield has prevented them from dropping in. Carlos unable to advance on it, so he will stay at first. And it will send up Hank Dunn, who is 0 for 1. He has finally recorded a plate appearance after not doing so last night with 5 walks. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout swinging. And he comes to the plate with 1 down here in the bottom of the third inning. Christian Lopez, the man on deck for the Horseheads. Dunn hitting .267 on the season with 11 RBIs. Looking to add to that. Oh, and they have picked off Carlos. He got caught leaning, and then he slipped on the pickoff throw. And he is out as Coach Stover is in from third to talk about this. Are they going to, his only argument here would probably be that Amberetti came set before he threw over. But no argument. There we go. All right, so the argument has concluded here. Carlos is going to be picked off at second. That one going 1-3, and there will be now 2 down here in the bottom of the third for Hank Dunn, who is still waiting on his first offering from Amberetti after the pickoff throw is successful over to Lingley at first. Here comes pitch. This one is a ball out of his hand, and the count will move to 1-0. Dunn out of Eureka, Montana, 175 pounds, 6-foot freshman at Yakima Valley Junior College. Scoreless ball game here. We have seen some excellent pitching on both sides. Here comes the 1-0 offering. This one missing well inside, and it bounces up there, in fact. And the count will move to 2-0. Dunn will step out. He is over by the red, white, and blue ring that they have put around the dirt at home plate. It looks very nice. Of course, in preparation for our celebration at the 4th of July tomorrow. Our co-owner, Chuck Heeman, who is down the other side of the booth, he also put up all the bunting in the ballpark, and it looks excellent here, as that one will miss upstairs, and it is now a 3-0 count on done. We had it originally up on the railing on the grandstands to start the season, but it just kept flipping around and getting all tangled up. We were just talking about the bunting, how nice it looks that you put up. As this one, it'll get away from the catcher and down to first on the 4-pitch walk is Hank Dunn. So in his last 6 plate appearances, he has walked 5 times. And it will send up Christian Lopez with a runner aboard and 2 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Lopez 1 for 1 with a single out to shallow center in his first plate appearance. Oh, I thought you did it. I told everybody that you did it. Oh, no, they had a professional come in and do it. All right. Wow. We have been betrayed in the group chat. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and hit out to left. This ball is going to get down. Nice piece of hitting there by Lopez to move Dunn up 90 feet. And Lopez will be aboard with the single. And Jake Reynes will have 2 men aboard with 2 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning here. Dunn at second, Lopez at first. Reynes 0 for 1 in the ball game with a fly out to right. He went yard last night. He was 2 for 4 with a couple of runs scored, a double, a homer, and 3 RBIs. So he was halfway to the cycle last night. And he is looking to get the Horseheads on the board. First here in the bottom of the 3rd, it's a scoreless ball game. As here comes a pitch from Aberetti. This one is swung on and hit out to center. Moving back on it is Guardo. He is there to make the catch to retire the side. So the Horseheads will leave a pair here in the 3rd. We head to the top of the 4th, still scoreless.
Sports event of the summer. Tickets available now at CasperHorseheads.com or by calling 233-4400. Join us for the best college baseball has to offer at the Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by Hydrotex. 2 nights of fun start July 19th with the Wyoming Medical Center Fan Fest, featuring Wyoming All-Star Girls Softball, autograph sessions, a free kids clinic, and a home run derby presented by First Interstate Bank. July 20th features the Expedition League All-Star Game and an amazing fireworks show presented by Wyoms. Join us at Mike Lansing Field for the biggest sports event of the summer. Tickets available now at CasperHorseheads.com or by calling 233-4400. Join us for the best college baseball has to offer at the Expedition League All-Star Spectacular, presented by Hydrotex. 2 nights of fun start July 19th with the Wyoming Medical Center Fan Fest, featuring Wyoming All-Star Girls Softball, autograph sessions, a free kids clinic, and a home run derby presented by First Interstate Bank. July 20th features the Expedition League All-Star Game and an amazing fireworks show presented by Wyoms. Join us at Mike Lansing Field for the biggest sports event of the summer. Tickets available now at CasperHorseheads.com or by calling 233-4400.
Trey Guajardo will come to the plate and lead off here for the Whiskey Jacks in the top of the 4th inning in a scoreless ball game. He will look at ball 1 downstairs from Edgar Aqui Cruz, who has been excellent so far. 30 pitches, 19 strikes, and 11 balls as he enters his 4th inning of work. This one will fade inside, and it will be ball 2. 2-0 now they count to him. Guajardo is 0 for 1 with a fly out. He made the last out of the bottom of the 3rd on the fly out by Reynes. It is all-you-can-eat night here at the ballpark. Chris has certainly been taking advantage of that, as he does every evening, as this one will catch the outside corner for a strike, 2-1 the count runs. Poor Chris. But you know what? He bullied me about the my double play calls. So you know what? It's just fun. Here comes the 2-1 offering. This one is swung out, hit out to the second baseman. Arado, he bobbles, now gathers and fires, and they still get him by about a step. So Arado kept the ball in front of him, and that's the important thing. You know, you could you put on a headset and come on and defend yourself. No. See, it's not that serious. One out, top of the fourth inning for Caleb McDowell, who was 0 for 1. He grounded to short in his first plate appearance. We want to welcome everybody into the ball game, as it is a scoreless one here in the top of the fourth. He is first pitch swinging, and this one is fouled off to the right side, and all the kids go a-running. 0-1 the count to McDowell. Viano also due up here in the top of the fourth inning. Scoreless ball game, as we mentioned. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 4 men left on for Casper. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on for Wheat City. Casper has left men in every inning. As here comes the 0-1 offering. This one is up the middle, and this one is going to, on a couple of bounces, head into center field. It hit off the mound, and then it hit off the lip of the center field grass, and it just kept rolling. Do we have the Western playlist on tonight? Chris has got the red, white, and blue cowboy hat, so he's ready to go. Western Saturday here at the ballpark. As Owen Viano will check in here with a runner aboard at first and 1 down in the top of the fourth. As here comes the first offering from McKee Cruz. This one is swung on and fouled back. 0-1. The count will run on Viano. He is 1 for 1. He has singled so far in the ball game. So now the hits even for both teams. Everybody with 3 hits so far here in this game. Viano out of Boise, Idaho, 6'3", 220-pound freshman at Treasure Valley Community College. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and softly tapped foul. And the count will move to 0-2. Is that a dog barking? Okay. So we have a dolphin noise. We have a dog barking. What else? Maybe some of the rabid deer noises that they got in eastern Nebraska. I don't even know what sound they would make. I don't think I want to know. I know what sound I would make if I saw a rabid deer. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one a waste pitch, and it misses upstairs. 1-2. The count will run now to Viano. 12 games on the season for him. He's hitting .306, 9 runs, 5 RBIs, 13 strikeouts. We saw him pinch hit last night. He was 0 for 1 in the ball game. As the 1-2 offering from McKee Cruz is on the way. It's an off-speed pitch, and it's shot down the line to third. Girardin, a diving stop. He throws over to first, and he is out. Another excellent play there by J.J. Girardin. Tonight and then last night, we have seen him absolutely flashing the leather down there, looking like an all-star third baseman. And so retired 5-3 is Viano. Down to second on it is McDowell, and it will send up Nolan Drill, who is 1 for 1. He also singled to center in his first plate appearance. And he comes to the plate with 2 out in the top of the fourth and a runner in scoring position at second for the Whiskey Jacks. Scoreless ball game here. As McKee Cruz comes set, now deals home. Big swing and a miss. Drill is down to 1 knee on that one, and it is strike 1. Drill out of Cortland, Minnesota, 5'11", 195-pound sophomore at Upper Iowa College. Hitting .215 on the season for the Whiskey Jacks. 20 games, 13 runs, 6 RBIs, 12 walks, 13 strikeouts. Last night we also saw him pinch hit, and he was 0 for 1. Here comes pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back to us. It's right in front of the booth. Chris, you're not going to make the catch. It's too far down. It's all the way down. Where is he going? Come back and update the count. Oh, my gosh. 0-2. Now the count to Drill. You know what? One day, maybe we'll get one close. You never know, though. 0-2 the count. McKee Cruz looking to pick up a strikeout here to end the inning and strand a Whiskey Jacks runner in scoring position. Here comes pitch. This one is too tall, and it will be a ball. 1-1 the count will run to Drill. Nolan Lingley, the man on deck, the first baseman for the Whiskey Jacks this evening. We will get you some score updates from around the league in the bottom of the fourth. 1-2 the count from McKee Cruz. Takes a deep breath, checks the runner back, and now deals home. Swung on and missed. Oh, they're going to say you got a piece of it, so they'll have to throw down 2/3 to complete the out. as it was a drop third strike that they will have to throw down to first to complete the out on. Regardless, it's a strikeout. They do surround the runner at second. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Horseheads nothing, Whiskey Jacks nothing. Let's score some runs. That sounds good to me. Joe Schmidt, Brooks Browning, and J.J. Girardin do up here in the bottom of the fourth inning. It is a scoreless ball game as Schmidt will foul the first offering that he gets back to the screen, and the count will move to 0-1. We'll get you some score updates, as we promised, from around the league here, as Spearfish beating Hastings 4-2 in the bottom of the sixth. As that one will miss for a ball, and the count will even up at 1-1 on Schmidt. He is 0 for 1 so far in the ball game. He has struck out swinging. The Fremont Moo really giving it to the SaberDogs, 13-0 in the top of the fifth. As this one is swung on and hit out to center by Schmidt. Guardo is there to make the catch for out number one. The Sunfish beating the Trappers 8-0 in the bottom of the fourth. The Pios and the Spuds still have not tipped off. They were supposed to do so about 25 minutes ago. So maybe we've got the owners here. Maybe we'll go ask what the situation is on that. And the Tommyknockers beating the Big Sticks 2-0 in the bottom of the first. And those are your score updates presented by Chris. We don't have a sponsor for it, so it's presented by Chris. As Brooks Browning will come to the plate now, and he swings and doesn't get a pitch on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Here comes the next offering. He swings and fouls that one off at the plate, and he is down in the count quickly, 0-2. Browning, in his first at-bat, was 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging. As Aberetti will get a new pitch here, a new ball. He is at 53 pitches, 33 strikes, and 20 balls. As Browning and Girardin do up here in the frame, and if anybody reaches Landon, Boyd will also have a trip to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes the 0-2 offering to Brooks. Swung on and missed, and Browning is down swinging on 3 pitches. And it will send up J.J. Girardin. The third baseman is 1 for 1 with a single in the ball game. He was stranded at second in his last plate appearance, and he made an excellent diving catch in the top half of the frame defensively, so he's doing it all tonight so far as this one misses outside. 1-0 the count will run to Girardin, who is a sophomore at Edmonds Community College out of Black Diamond, Washington. 5'11", 180. Here comes 1-0 offering to him. An off-speed pitch that misses in the opposite batter's box, and it'll be a 2-0 offering. Girardin hitting .263 on the season. He was 0 for 1 last night. He came in defensively, and then he got an at-bat. As this one is swung on and hit out to left, going back on it is Drill. He's at the wall. He's looking up, and he makes the catch, backpedaling for out number 3. So the Horseheads go down here in order, 1, 2, 3. We head to the top of the 5th. We are still scoreless. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field, where we are still scoreless. Top of the 5th inning. It'll be the 6, 7, and 8 men due up for Wheat City. Nolan Lingley, Dylan McKee, and Keenan O'Brien due up here in the inning. As here comes a pitch from Edgar Akey Cruz. First pitch swinging on a couple of bounces out to Arado at second, and he will fire over to Schmidt at first to complete the 4-3 ground out. So Lingley is down on one pitch, and it will send up Dylan McKee with one down here in the top of the 5th. McKee is 0 for 1. He lined out to Girardin at third in his first plate appearance. Akey Cruz has been excellent in his first start of the season for the Horseheads. 44 pitches, 30 strikes, and 14 balls. As he deals home, this one misses inside. 1-0 the count will run to McKee. Out of Phoenix, Arizona, 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at Phoenix College. As he awaits the 1-0 offering, it's on its way. This one also misses inside, and it'll be a 2-0 pitch to him. McKee is hitting .263 on the season in 11 games. 8 runs, 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, 6 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Last night, he was 0 for 1 with 2 walks in the ball game. As here comes 2-0 pitch to him. This one is shot out, but right to Joe Schmidt. He thought about underhanding it to Akey Cruz, but now he will take it by himself. And in the foot race to first, he wins it to retire McKee 3 unassisted. And so 2 down very quickly here for Wheat City in the top of the 5th inning. Scoreless ball game for Keenan O'Brien, who comes to the plate with 2 down and the base is empty. O'Brien is 0 for 1. He flew out to right in his first plate appearance. Out of Broomfield, Colorado, 6 foot, 180-pound sophomore at Corbin University. As here comes first offering to him. This one is swung on and fouled back 0-1. We have just about, in 2 more minutes, we will have been underway for an hour, and we are already in the top of the 5th inning, which you absolutely love to see. Just chef's kiss. You know, a 1-0 Casper victory. That sounds just beautiful to me tonight. As batter will step out here. Last night it was the opposite. They won 13-2. They were all over Whiskey Jack's pitching. As Akey Cruz, he's going to call Landon Boyd out. He wants to go over the signs with him here. 48 pitches for him, 32 strikes and 16 balls through 4 2/3 innings of work. He has allowed just 3 hits in the ball game. No runs Of course, he has struck out 2 men and he hasn't walked anybody, so the command has been excellent. And walks, as we all know, have been a real issue for pitching here for the Horseheads, so that is excellent to see out of Akey Cruz, as this one is swung on and sent foul down the right field line, and O'Brien is quickly in the hole 0-2. After this series wraps up, the Horseheads they have Monday off, and then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they will be up in Spearfish, South Dakota, taking on the Spearfish Sasquatch for the first time this season. As that one is fired up there, and it just misses outside. Count will move to 1-2. And then they will be back home to take on the Mining City Tommyknockers once again. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one is swung on and fouled off down the left field line, so the Count will hold it 1-2. The very own Ken Martin, my father, he will be in for the Mining City series. So he will be here. He has already committed to doing the beard chug all 3 nights. He's very excited. He's ready to go. I'm sure he'll love talking to your dad. As here comes pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to left. Going back on it is Brownie. He's looking up, and this ball is gone. It is a solo home run for the number 8 man, Keenan O'Brien, with 2 down. He gets a hold of one, and he makes this a 1-0 ball game. So the Whiskey Jacks strike first on the home run out to left by Keenan O'Brien. Let's see. I don't know if he had a home run coming into this one, or if that is his first on the season. It is indeed his first home run on the season, and it will send up Garrett Olson in what is now a 1-0 ball game here in the top of the 5th. So they finally get through to Akey Cruz for a solo shot, as here comes first offering. This one misses down low. It gets away from the catcher Boyd, and it'll be a 1-0 offering. And then after Mining City comes to town, the boys will be out in Nebraska on a long road trip. They take on Hastings for 2, the Move for 2, and then Hastings for 3 more before coming back for the All-Star game, wouldn't you know it? As here comes 1-0 offering. It's fastball upstairs, and Olson swings right through it. It'll be a 1-1 count. Sitzman, the man on deck, if Olson is to reach here with 2 down. Lineup would turn over for the second time tonight. Here comes pitch home. This one is swung on and hit up the middle for a base hit. So the lineup will indeed turn over as back-to-back hits with 2 down here. For the Whiskey Jacks, we'll send up Ethan Sitzman, who is 0 for 2. He has grounded to short and line to third. Oh my gosh. And he digs in here now with 2 down in the top of the 5th inning. Garrett Olson, the man on deck after singling moments ago. I tweeted today because I was having like a mini panic attack because it hit me that I was going to be solo calling the All-Star game and all 12 fan bases were going to be watching, as this one is shot through the left side for a base hit. So Akey Cruz giving up 3 straight hits, a home run, and now 2 singles, as all 3 of them have been hit pretty soundly, and it will send up Jay Gallardo, who is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out in the ball game. So we're going to have a lot of eyes on us, Chris. You are going to have to jump on those trolls in the comments. The Weed City fans have been very nice, though. So you have been not busy in that department. We really appreciate it. We love to hear, if there's a correction that needs to be made or those sorts of things. Absolutely. But some of the fan bases have not been very nice to me in particular. So we really do appreciate it. As I am still learning, everyone is still learning here. The guys on the field, the guys keeping score. Not Chris. He's an expert. There's nothing more to learn. As here comes the first offering home to Guajardo, and that one will fall in there, an off-speed pitch for a strike, 0-1 the count. Caleb McDowell is the man on deck. Guajardo is the number 2 man, but he is the K man here this evening, so if he strikes out, half-price beer for the fans, who are over 21, of course. Here comes the 0-1 offering home from Akey Cruz. This one is swung on and hit to the first baseman, Schmidt. He gobbles it up and steps on the bag for out number 1. Oh, he kind of collides with Akey Cruz there, but I think everybody is all right. However, the first run of the ball game comes in on the solo shot by Keenan O'Brien. We head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Whiskey Jacks leading this one 1-0. Landon Boyd, Riley Carlos, and Eric Arado, the men due up here in the bottom of the fifth inning for the Horseheads in what is now a 1-0 ball game after Keenan O'Brien went yard in the top half of the inning as Boyd starts out this at bat, 0-1 the count to him. He is 0 for 1 in the ball game. He took a strikeout looking as Boyd digs in here now, ready from the pitch from Abaretti, who has been excellent. That one will find the outside corner, 0-2 the count now to Boyd. 59 pitches for the starter, 37 strikes and 22 balls. He has allowed just 3 hits and no runs. As the Horseheads look to get through to him here in the bottom of the fifth, This one is swung on and fouled back. And the count will hold at 0-2. No chance at that one for Chris. As Boyd out of Parker, Colorado, 6 foot, 195-pound freshman at the University of Oklahoma. 13 games, hitting $146 on the season for Casper with 6 runs, 7 RBIs, 9 walks, and 12 strikeouts. He swings and sends this one into center. Moving in on it is Guardo, and he is there in shallow center to make the catch for out number 1. It will send up Riley Carlos, who walked in his first plate appearance. He has not recorded a hit on the season in just 3 games so far for Casper. The 5'10 freshman at Solano Community College out of American Canyon, California. Comes to the plate now with 1 down in the bottom of the 5th inning and nobody aboard. Eric Arado also due up, so the Horseheads will turn the lineup over for the second time tonight here in the bottom of the 5th. Looking for runs, looking for base runners as here comes pitch. This one misses well inside, and Carlos had to get out of the way of that one. 1-0 the count. Here on All You Can Eat Saturday until the 7th inning. I might have to have you run down and get me something. I'm kind of thinking about it. Are you still hungry? Yeah? Even though you already had a hot dog and a hamburger? Yeah. It really be like that. I understand. Here comes 1-0 offering home. That one misses too tall, and it is a 2-0 count. Home to Carlos. It is all you can eat. Burgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, chips, soda, and water. So a fun night at the ballpark, that is for sure, as this one is sent out to the shortstop softly. Sitzman gloves and throws across the diamond to retire Carlos. So there are 2 outs here now in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it will send up Eric Arado, who is 0 for 2. He has hit some deep fly balls tonight, 1 to center and then 1 out to left. But they have both been caught by the speedy outfielders for the Whiskey Jacks, so he has nothing to show for it. Hitting .293 on the season for the Horseheads in 17 games, 7 runs, 7 RBIs, 11 runs, 7 RBIs, and 11 walks. As he digs in here now, the leadoff man, his usual position for the Horseheads now that things have settled down here as we open the second half. And that one is an off-speed pitch that falls inside for a strike. 0-1 the count. Now to Arado. Hank Dunn, the man on deck, who is a walk machine as of late. Arado last night was 0 for 3 with a run scored, 3 walks, and a strikeout. This one will miss upstairs, and it will be a 1-1 count. You know what would hit, Chris? An ice cream sandwich. That's it. That'll be the middle inning meal. Here comes the 1-1 pitch home to Arado. This one misses well inside and down, and it will be a 2-1 offering to him. A 1-0 ball game here. Wheat City putting up 1 run on a solo home run in the top of the inning. Casper looking to respond. The home run did come with 2 outs, so I don't know what that sound was. We're testing out some new things here tonight, getting ready for the 4th, as this one is swung on and fouled down the left field line, so the count will even up at 2-2. We are expecting a big crowd tomorrow night. Last time I checked, we had sold 1,500 tickets. So that is by far the most fans we will have had in the ballpark this season. And it should be a fun evening. 7:05 first pitch as we allot for the fireworks up on the hill. Hopefully that'll be a quick ball game so we don't have the fireworks going off in the middle of the game. That one will miss downstairs and the count will run full to Arado. Though that could be fun. Maybe not so much for the broadcaster or the guys on the field, but for everybody else, it could be fun. A full count offering home to Arado. Looking to get aboard with 2 outs. And that one, it's a curveball that misses inside. So Arado will, in fact, be aboard with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th as he takes the base on balls on down to first. And it will send up Hank Dunn, who was 0 for 1. He has struck out swinging and walked so far in the ball game. How about some score updates? Giving you score updates in a minute. Hastings has jumped in front of Spearfish 6-4 in the top of the 7th. The Fremont Moo lead the Cyber Dogs 14-4 in the top of the 6th. Sunfish still up on the Trappers 8-0 in the top of the 6th. And Badlands has rallied to tie things up 2-2 against Mining City. We will ask, because it says the Pios and the Spuds still have not tipped off, so we will ask between innings what the deal is with that one. As there comes a pitch and swung on and missed. Dunn was out in front of that one. 0-1 the count to the man from Eureka, Montana, who is in right field tonight. I think perhaps right field, more than any other position, is where the Horseheads consistently have the best defense. Though they do have some competitors, as that one is a strike on the inside corner, and Dunn is down quickly 0-2, including behind the plates at third, as we have seen recently from Girardin in the past couple of evenings. Preston Joy, when he is at short, he is a machine, a vacuum out there. Nothing's getting by him. And they have got the runner picked off. Throw goes to first, now to second, and he's going to be safe. They had him picked off, and Arado, he just kept on going down to second, and he's going to get a stolen base out of it. So he avoided the tag. He slid to the outside part of the bag, and it works to Arado's advantage as he will have a stolen base here with 2 down. He gets himself in scoring position. He is the tying run here in a 1-0 ball game. As Dunn, going to have to battle here. 0-2 the count to him with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Calls time. Now he gets back into the box. He is ready for the offering from Aberetti. Here it comes. Swung on and hit up the middle. And right into the diving glove of Ethan Sitzman. What a play by the shortstop for the Whiskey Jacks. He robs Hank Dunn of what probably would have been an RBI single and would have tied this ball game up. But instead, we head to the top of the 6th. The Whiskey Jacks still leading 1-0. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text GO HEADS to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Welcome back to the broadcast. Hannah Martin alongside you. Top of the 6th inning. The heart of the lineup due here for the Whiskey Jacks, 3, 4, and 5. Caleb McDowell will foul off the first offering that he sees from Edgar Aki Cruz, who is out for another inning of work. He surrendered the first run of the ball game last inning on a solo home run, as this one is fouled off at the plate. But otherwise, he has been excellent. 1 run on 6 hits. As we would like to welcome a very special guest to the broadcast. We have Haley alongside us tonight.
Hannah.
Hello. It's been so long since I've seen you last. As here comes the 0-2 offering home from Aki Cruz. He sends this one out to right. Going back at it is Dunn. He's got it lined up, and he makes the catch for out number 1. So Haley is one of the interns here in Casper. She was not originally slated to be on the intern team, but she is a Casper native, and we needed help at the last second, and so she graciously stepped up. So, Haley, what has been your favorite part of this summer so far working for the Horseheads?
I think the holistic nature of the internship, just getting so much experience doing different things, whether it's in like baseball ops and stadium ops, or just helping in marketing and social media. I think that's just been a really great experience.
And you are a marketing intern, correct?
I am, yes.
So the graphics you see online, the pictures, the fun stuff, Haley, she's one of the hands behind that, as this one is a ball. It gets away from the catcher, 1-1. Chris is back with my sandwich. Thank you, King. As Owen Viano will dig in here. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out in the ball game. So a Casper native.
Right.
So you've grown up here your whole life. Mm-hmm. Went to Natrona County High School, which I have been told is the superior high school.
It is. It's far better.
Oh my gosh. Chris is a Kelly Walsh fan?
Chris, you're not even in high school yet. You can't pick sides.
This one is swung on and missed by Viano, and he is down in the count, 1-2. One down here in the top of the 6th inning. What is your favorite thing to do in Casper?
I really like all the running trails we have. Casper's a really cool trail system that stretches from one side of the city to the other. And then they have all the trails up in the mountain. And so I really like to go for runs or like hiking, just being outside. They have a lot of opportunity here.
This one is swung on and missed. It's a drop third strike, so they will have to throw down to first to complete the strikeout, which they do. So now there are 2 down here in the top of the 6th inning for Nolan Drill, who is 1 for 2. He singled to center and also struck out swinging. I only run when I'm in danger, so I cannot relate, but that is excellent to hear that you like to do that. As here comes the first pitch to him. This one will miss for a ball, 1-0 the count. You are a rising sophomore
at
yes. Colorado Christian. What are you studying?
I'm studying kinesiology.
Excellent. Very nice. What do you want to do with that?
I want to be a strength and conditioning coach.
Wow.
Hopefully for like a college team or at the Olympic level.
Wow. Very exciting. Excellent. We have an update for you on the Pio Spuds game. It is a heat delay. They are up in Idaho, so they will start in about 10 minutes as they do play on the turf there, so it's even hotter. This is a big bouncer out to the shortstop, Carlos, who fires low but dug out by Schmidt to complete the out. So 1-2-3, go the Whiskey Jacks here in the inning. You want to stick around for another half inning?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We didn't get to talk. I mean, Keith Cruz was so great. He got the guys 1-2-3 here. So don't go anywhere. We will be back with our very own intern, Haley, as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Wheat City leading 1-0. Welcome back to the broadcast. Christian Lopez, Jake Reynes, and Joe Schmidt, the heart of the lineup, due up here for Casper in a 1-0 game in the bottom of the 6th inning. As here comes the first offering from Gene Aberetti, who is back out for a 6th inning of work, and it will fall in for a strike on Lopez. Christian 2 for 2. He has singled twice in the ball game. as our intern Haley joins us once again here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As here comes pitch from Apparetti. It's bounced up there, 1-1. So you were talking about kinesiology. So my major at Washington State was sport management, and they were both under the College of Education. So we were in the same college together. Do they have a sport management degree at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just started, so they'll be starting that in the fall.
Oh, very nice.
They're starting to expand programs. They've been losing athlete interest because they don't offer a lot of major programs that are very popular among athletes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That one catches the inside corner home to Lopez, and it is 1-2. So did you grow up coming to Ghosts games, Cutthroat games here, Legion games?
I did. I went to Ghost games when I was little and then Cutthroat games. I know one of my fondest memories of Cutthroat games was that we left early because it was so hot. So we went and got ice cream and then went to my grandma's house. But I do remember the Cutthroats would sign baseballs after games. And so that was a good memory. So.
Very nice. Yeah. As Christian Lopez, 3 for 3 tonight. He just keeps on hitting. He sends this one out to right center, and it gets down for a base hit, and it will send up Jake Reynes, who is 0 for 2 on the evening. He has flied out twice. He did have a homer last night. It went for 2 because Lopez was on base when he hit it. And so Apparetti here with a runner aboard and nobody out. He deals home to Reynes, as that one will catch his own for a strike 0-1. Who is your favorite professional team?
In any sport? Or in baseball?
In baseball.
I don't really have one. I'm new to the world of baseball, so this is a whole new experience.
Well, all right, I guess we'll forgive you for that one, as that one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-1. But your boyfriend plays baseball, right, at Colorado Christian? What position does he play?
He's a pitcher, and he plays first base as well.
Wow, so he's a two-way guy. Very nice.
Yes.
What's his favorite team?
He likes the Rangers. He's from Texas.
Okay.
So big
All right.
fan.
Better than the Astros, so that's fine. Throw goes over to first to check on Lopez, and he is back safely. The Rangers are playing the Mariners, actually. They just got beat last night. It was a walk-off.
Oh, wow.
So we got Broderick, who is also a Casper native. He never fails to entertain us here at the ballpark, as this one is going to miss. And the count is 2-1 to Reynes. We were talking about the marketing things that Haley does, but she's on water balloon duty today. We're both on it. My pants still have not dried because me and Connor are the only interns who know how to tie water balloons, as this one misses upstairs for a ball 3-1. And Connor dipped out, so it was on me, and we were trying to get him done before gates opened, and I got one all over my pants, and I was like, okay, this is fine. I'm up in the press box. Nobody will see me. But yes, Haley, one of our most valued interns here. She's so kind to everybody. Throw goes over to check on Lopez once again, and he is back safely. Always willing to lend a helping hand. Always ready to jump on the broadcast at a moment's notice. So we are just so thankful that Haley decided to join us here this summer, as this one is swung on and missed by Reynes, so it will be a full count to him. Boyfriend was just in town, and y'all did some sightseeing, so tell us about that.
So we went camping for a few days at Pathfinder Lake, but then after that we took a little road trip. We went to Devil's Tower, Mount Rushmore, and Bear Country up in South Dakota.
Very nice.
All very beautiful places.
Throw goes over again to check on Lopez. They are certainly concerned about him, but he is back standing once more. It is a full count offering home to Reynes from Gene Apparetti, as here comes pitch, swung on and missed, and Reynes is down swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Joe Schmidt will come to the plate, 0 for 2 with a strikeout, swinging and a flyout. As me and Haley, I think the first thing we bonded over was the Olivia Rodrigo album, which just came out, Sour. Which we both just deeply love. It's so great. And her boyfriend is now a fan because she played it for him on the road trip. But yes, such a great album.
Yes,
we play every time I get close to the computer. I'm like, okay, Taylor Swift or Olivia Rodrigo, dial it up.
It's all good choices.
As that one misses upstairs to Schmidt for a ball, 1-0 the count. You excited for the 4th of July game tomorrow?
I am. I'm excited.
Are you doing anything pregame?
Not a whole lot. I'll probably watch church or something, but other than that, just chilling before the big day.
Yeah.
So
it's super fun. I can't. This one misses downstairs for a ball, 2-0. No advance by the runner, Lopez. The last 4th of July, I was just with my family, and we did some grilling. and some consumption of alcoholic beverages. So it got a little crazy at my house, but we will not be doing that this year. This is a sober broadcast. Haley is also 19, so this is, and we have Chris who is 14. So of course you can't even joke about alcoholic beverages in his presence. As this one, I know it's like here, get Chris a headset too. As this one misses outside, and it is now 3-0 the count to Schmidt. So a good hitter's count for him. I would offer you a chair, but you stole our chair earlier.
No worries,
so
no worries.
Schmidt had his first home run of the season last night, and he's ahead in the count 3-0. Here comes the pitch. This one misses, up and away for him. And it is now ball 4 as Lopez will be aboard at second. Schmidt is at first. We will have a meeting on the mound here. Coach for the Whiskey Jacks will come out. There is no action down in the bullpen, but that might change here soon as Brooks Browning will come to the plate. Browning is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeout swingings, but more than capable of getting hold of one and making this a 3-1 ball game. Do you have any favorite moments from the season so far?
Oh man, not any in specific. Not specific moments, but there's just been a lot of laughs that have been really funny. Going to Nebraska was really fun. So,
what did you think of Gehring?
There's not a whole lot to do. I was a little disappointed, but I really liked how the community surrounded themselves with the baseball team. So they were all there. It was just so loud and just so energetic, and the energy was super great. And I think it was a good way for us to start the season off.
Mm-hmm. And they have a smaller stadium there in Gehring. I think it only seats about 1,000. I want to say is about what it sits. But they pack them in there, and you're right. It does get loud. It gets electric in there. They have a great fan base in Gehring. I will say that. For as much insulting of Gehring as I have done, as Browning is first pitch swinging, he sends this one out to left, but moving under it is Drill, and he makes the catch for out number 1. 2. It was one of the 3. I went through all of them. I finally got to out number 2. As Lopez will be held up at first and held up at second, and Schmidt held up at first. For J.J. Girardin, who is 1 for 2, he has singled to left and also flied to left. We got to get the fingers crossed for the boys. Base hit here. Yeah. Lopez will score on a base hit from second. Tie this game up. It is 1-0 here in the bottom of the 6th as Girardin swings through a pitch and the count is 0-1. I thought Chuck had put up the bunting. They had a professional come in and do it.
Oh, really? I did think Chuck did it.
Chuck told us he did it. And then he was like, no, it's a professional. Because it looks so nice.
It does. He really played that off.
He really did. This one is swung on and skied on the infield. Moving over is Olsen in short right center. And he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Horseheads, they threaten but don't score here in the bottom of the 6th. Haley, thank you so much for joining us. We will let you get back to your day job here.
Thank you.
But we will head to the top of the 7th inning. A 1-0 ball game here. The Expedition League All-Star Spectacular presented by Hydrotex comes to Casper on July 19th and 20th. Season and game tickets are on sale now at CasperHorseheads.com. Casper Horseheads Baseball back in the saddle all summer long. Welcome back to the ball game. Top of the 7th inning. Wheat City leads this one 1-0 as Nolan Lingley will dig in, and he will look at strike one on the outside corner from Edgar Aki Cruz. He has had 68 pitches, 48 strikes, 20 balls. He's had a nice night. The only run he has allowed is on a solo home run as this one is shot out to left, and this ball will get down. Browning is chasing after it. It's up against the wall. And heading into second with a leadoff stand-up double is Nolan Lingley. We saw Smarocco go down. We believe, well, no, because Callahan wears 22 sometimes too. We saw either Smarocco go down to the bullpen or Ryan Callahan doing some jogging down there. So we will see if there is action here and how much longer Aki Cruz will stay in this ball game. He has given up one run, as we were saying, just on the solo home run, that in the top of the 5th inning. It will send up Dylan McKee. He is 0 for 2 in the ball game, and he will look at a ball for the first offering home to him. He has lined out and grounded out so far in the ball game. Hank Dunn's grandparents are watching with us. Thank you very much. Giving Hank a shout out here. As 83 folks on the live stream, I want to welcome you all. Say hello, give you all a shout out for free, I may add. As that one misses inside for another ball, and the count will move to 2-0 on McKee. Lingley, McKee, and O'Brien, the men due up here for the Whiskey Jacks. O'Brien was the man who went deep back in the 5th inning to make this a 1-0 ball game. As Aki Cruz looks to pitch around the leadoff double. It is a 2-0 offering home to McKee. Here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and sent up the middle, and this one is going to squeak through for a base hit. They will send the runner Langley. Here comes the throw. It is cut off by Aki Cruz at the mound, and the second run of the ball game is in on the form of an RBI single by Dylan McKee. Makes this one a 2-0 ball game. As Keenan O'Brien will come to the plate. He is 1 for 2. He has flied out to right and homered to left so far in the ball game. As Aki Cruz comes set and gets ready to deal the first offering, it's on its way. This one is swung on, hit back up the middle. It deflects off the glove of Arado. It is rolling into shallow center. On his way to third is Dylan McKee. And so the Whiskey Jacks will have runners on the corners for Garrett Olson after another hit here. They have gotten 9 hits now off of Aki Cruz. And so you wonder how much longer he is for this game, showing some signs of laboring here in the inning. He has allowed a run on 3 hits, a double and 2 singles to lead off the inning for Garrett Olson, who is 1 for 2. He struck out swinging, and he is singled to center as well. As this now a 2-0 ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. As here comes pitch home. This one is a ball downstairs, and the count will move to 1-0. Olson is out of Lincoln, Nebraska, 5'10", 175-pound sophomore at Southeast Community College, hitting .224 coming into this one in 17 games. 7 runs scored, 9 RBIs, 8 walks, and 18 strikeouts. As here comes a 1-0 offering. This one is swung on, hit out into shallow right, moving in on it is done. He will make the catch chest high. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is cut off, but the runner was just bluffing, not wanting to test Dunn out there on right with the cannon. As McKee will hold at third, and it is a harmless fly out for Garrett Olson here for the first out of the inning. Dunn had to really come in and charge this one, and his momentum was carrying him to the plate, which would have made the throw even better had it come all the way through, but it didn't because the runner was not coming home on it, just a bluff there by McKee. And it will send up Ethan Sitzman, the leadoff man for the Whiskey Jacks here tonight. 1 for 3. He has grounded to short, line to third, and singled to left, so he's pulled everything tonight. As that one will catch the inside corner for a strike, 0-1 the count to Sitzman. Batting with 1 down, top of the 7th inning. Runners aboard at first and third. 2-0 Wheat City leading this one on. Well, it is an all-you-can-eat Saturday, but That promotion has expired here in the top of the 7th, so now everybody's got to pay for their food. Not me and Chris, of course, as this one has fouled back to the screen. 0-2 now the count. As time is called here and Sitzman will step out, we will give you some score updates. We will see if the Pios have gotten started. Dylan McKee's grandfather is watching from Leesburg, Florida. Welcome to the broadcast, Ron. Gets to see his son. He's aboard at third right now. His grandson, excuse me, as this one misses upstairs for a ball. Boyd shot up and a bluff throw down to first, but not one is not made. We will see here. They are underway, top of the first inning, scoreless up in Idaho, as Badlands and Mining City still tied at 2 in the top of the 4th. As here comes pitch. That one misses upstairs. Throw down by Boyd. Here comes the throw, and he's out at second. Landon Boyd nabs another base runner. Keenan O'Brien trying to steal second there, but Landon Boyd says not so fast. That is out number 2, as O'Brien is picked off trying to steal second. Oh, they have announced they have some extra burgers. Do you need another one? As it is a 2-2 offering home. This one is swung on and missed by Ethan Sitzman. So 1 run does come in for Wheat City, but Edgar Aki Cruz, he's been excellent tonight. He limits the damage as it is stretch time and maybe hamburger time for Chris. We'll have to wait and see. Bottom of the 7th inning we head. The Horseheads still looking to go down the board. They trail 2-0. Looking to stay connected with your hometown baseball team? Make sure you're subscribed to the Horseheads text messages. All you've got to do is text Go Heads to 85100 to sign up for exclusive updates, giveaways, promos, and the latest news on all things Horseheads. Welcome back to the broadcast. We may have some substitutions here in the lineup as Coach Dover is out to talk with our home plate umpire. As those are announced, we will absolutely get them to you. It is the bottom of the 7th inning here, and it is the bottom of the lineup due up 8-9-1 for the Casper Horseheads, who will face off against Gene Aberetti. Oh, we are getting some updates. Harris Beckley is on to pitch hit. Thank you, sir, for Landon Boyd. So we do have our first pinch hitter of the game, and it comes in the form of Harris Beckley. We do have a shout out. This comes from Rainey and Kennewick. Just me shouting out all the poor women who are pretending to be interested in this sport and have had to Google info about their man's favorite team or have even bought merch for a sport they don't watch. The real backbone of sports, actually. As she had sent that to me a couple of days ago, but she was inspired by Haley's story. And so we wanted to get that out there. So shout out to, all of the women who are in it for the long haul We love y'all, as that one will catch the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count to Harris Beckley, who is the pinch hitter here. Bottom of the 7th inning, Beckley, Carlos, and Eric Arado do. We will see Jake Baker has come out on deck for Riley Carlos. So Baker is going to get a pinch hit here in the 9 spot. And that one, wouldn't you know it, it is going to hit Harris Beckley. So he is going to be aboard the leadoff man here for the Horseheads. So that is a good sign. It is a 2-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 7th. As Beckley is hit by the pitch. And it will send up Jake Baker to pinch hit. So the night for Riley Carlos is over. Baker climbs into the box here with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th inning. As he gets ready for his pinch hit appearance. Here comes first pitch to him. That'll catch him out inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Baker in the left-handed batter's box, 6'4", 215-pound junior at the University of Kansas. Hitting .308 on the season, so another all-star favorite for the Horseheads here. As here comes pitch to him. This one is fired up there, and the catcher O'Brien tried to frame it, but it does miss outside. And the count will move to 1-1. 21 scored for Baker on the season in 26 games. 6 doubles, 13 RBIs, 20 walks, 28 strikeouts, and 4 stolen bases. As here comes 1-1 offering home to him. This one is swung on and chopped softly to the second baseman. They will go to second. They will get Beckley there. The return throw is not in time, so Baker is aboard on the fielder's choice. That one just hit too softly to turn 2 on. And so Baker will reach as Beckley is out at second. And it will send up Eric Arato, who is 0 for 2 in the game. He has flied out twice, and he has also walked. Horseheads looking for a run. They have been held scoreless in the ball game so far. 2-0. Wheat City leads. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1 out. As this one will get away from the catcher. Down to second goes Baker, and he will get there safely on the wild pitch by Aberetti. So Baker now down in scoring position. It is 2-0 here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 down. Did you go get the extra burger? No. We have listeners who are urging you on. They're texting me. They're not in the chat. It's okay. As that one misses outside, 1-0 now the count to Arado, who has flied out twice and walked so far in the ball game. And he comes to the plate with 1 down in the bottom of the 7th and a runner aboard at second. Here comes the pitch. He swings at this one and sends this one out to left field. Moving under it is Drill. He settles under it and he makes the catch for out number 2. As that will be the second out of the inning. As 2 outs here now for Hank Dunn. With Baker still out at second. Here comes the pitch to him as that one will miss upstairs for a ball, 1-0. We apologize for the lack of talking on the broadcast. We just had Brandon Herter's mother come up, and she just wanted to say hello. So a shout out to her for coming up and introducing herself. As here comes 1-0 pitch. That one will miss inside. A nice stop behind the plate by O'Brien. As it is now a 2-0 pitch. Her nails matched her shirt and everything. She had on this like neon orange shirt, and it matches her nails. So we love to see that too. As it is a 2-0 pitch here to Hank Dunn. He is 0 for 2. He has struck out swinging. He has walked and hit into a line drive. Here comes a 2-0 to him, and this one will catch the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Aberetti has been excellent tonight. He just hit 100 pitches, 59 strikes, 41 balls. He has scattered 4 hits. He has left 7 men. Oh, we got some pre-4th fireworks. Shame. All the dogs in the area are like, no, not yet. As here comes the 2-1 offering home to Dunn. This one will miss outside, and another nice stop behind the plate by O'Brien. As it is cooled off outside, but not in the booth any. The AC is leaking radiator fluid now. Leaking, I don't know. It's leaking some sort of fluid. So we can't have it on. So, City of Casper, please, we're begging you, get that fixed. Please. Here comes a 3-1 pitch home to Dunn, and it is right down the heart of the plate for a strike. Count is run full to him now. Baker aboard at second, bottom of the 7th inning, 2 down in a 2-0 ball game here. As Dunn climbs back into the box, he is ready for the payoff pitch. Aberetti comes set, and now time is called at the plate. Time is called pretty late. Aberetti was already into his windup when time was called, but they will grant it here as Dunn will step out of the box, fix his batting gloves. The Horseheads in the all-white unis tonight with the high orange socks, and the Whiskey Jacks are in gray with the white lettering. As here comes full count pitch. This one is swung on, sent out to center. Moving over is Guajardo, and he is there to make the catch for out number 3. So the Horseheads, they will leave their 8th man of the night. They leave him in scoring position as well. We head to the top of the 8. Wheat City leading 2-0. Don't miss a minute of Horseheads action this summer. Can't make it to the ballpark? We've made it easy for you to stay up to date with everything Casper Horseheads. All home games as well as select road games are streamed live on our YouTube channel and are also available to listen to on our Mixlr channel. Make sure you're also following the Horseheads social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to catch everything you need to know about your hometown baseball team. Welcome back to the ball game. We have a new pitcher as well as some defensive changes to report here. It will be Trey Guajardo, Caleb McDowell, and Owen Viano due up here for the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks in the top of the 8th inning. We are still trying to get all the defensive changes figured out. As it starts now, we have Baker at first, Joe Schmidt behind the plate, Callie at short, and Joe Schmidt is down here. He was at second. Errata was at second. Where did Beckley go? Beckley was just a pinch hitter. Excellent. As we have an injury timeout here. As Schmidt is down here, as we will take a moment here, make sure he is all right. The trainer is out. As we were talking about defensive changes, so we will rewatch it on the feed here, as it looks like, it was a check swing. I don't think the batter, Guardo, had made contact. It hit him somewhere. He is down in some pain. He is being attended to here, as Harold Baez as the new pitcher on the mound for the Horseheads. He is talking with the trainer. They're probably making sure concussion-wise he is okay if that ball was anywhere up near his head. Might have just knocked the wind out of him here, as he is still chatting with our trainer. Now Coach Stover is going to go out. He pops up, takes a couple of jumps here. He's walking around. He looks like he will be all right. As, man, catchers, they take more abuse than anybody out there. Well, he is up and he is talking, so that's always a good sign. We will give him a moment, as we will give you the numbers on Baez, the right-hander out of Miami, Florida, 6 foot, 170-pound freshman at Western Nebraska Community College. He is 0-2 on the season, as Schmidt is going to go back down into a crouch here. Andrew Haight has come out of the dugout in his catcher's gear, so it looks like he might take over for Schmidt here. We will see. And yes, that is the case. They have signaled that indeed Joe Schmidt is going to leave this game. Andrew Haight is stretching out at the plate, so he will come in and take over for Schmidt. Oh, man, that is the first pitch that Schmidt saw behind the plate, too, because he had been in first all night. And then with the defensive changes, Jake Baker took over at first. Schmidt came behind the plate. And the first pitch that he sees, he gets nailed with it, as he is still in some discomfort. We will get you an update as soon as we have one here. But for now, Joe Schmidt is going to leave this ball game. And, thoughts and prayers with him, making sure he is all right here. And it will be Andrew Haight, so they will give him a couple of throws here from Harold Baez, who was just into this game. Baez, as we were saying, 0-2 on the season with a 5.29 ERA in 7 games. One of those was a start. He also has a save on the season, 17 innings of work, 16 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 20 hits. As his last appearance was against the Spuds. 1 inning of work. He took a no decision on the 22nd. He gave up 1 run. It was earned. 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts, as the count will be 0-1 to Guardo as we get going here once again. It is a ball upstairs, 1-1. As Baez gets ready to deal the next offering. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on and missed at the plate, and the count will move to 1-2. 2-0, Wheat City leading here in the top of the 8th inning. It is a 1-2 offering home to Trey Guardo. We will give you the line for the starter, Akey Cruz, here in just a moment, as this one is swung on and fouled back to us. Guardo is 0 for 3. He has flied out and grounded out twice. Key Cruz, he was excellent. 7 innings of work in his first start for the Horseheads this season. 2 earned runs that he allowed, 4 strikeouts, 9 hits that he scattered pretty effectively. He did allow a home run. It was a solo shot out to left by O'Brien. But he was great, and a really positive thing to see is this one is shot out to second. Arado back on it a couple of steps, and he throws over to Baker at first to retire Guardo for out number 1. As Caleb McDowell will come to the plate now. He is 1 for 3 with a ground out, a single to center, and a fly out to right. McDowell, the DH here tonight. He bats with 1 down, bases empty in the top of the 8th inning. I don't know what these noises are tonight. I'm not on music, so I am not responsible. As here comes the first offering home to McDowell. This one misses upstairs for a ball. And the count will move to 1-0 on him. McDowell is out of South Junction, Utah, 5'10", 180-pound sophomore at Grandview College, as he awaits the 1-0 offering from Harold Baez. The first reliever that we are seeing out of the Horseheads pen, as that one misses upstairs for a ball, 2-0. So now, oh goodness, oh no, they do. They have Zion Springer still. I was going to say they are out of catchers, but they still do have Zion Springer on the bench, do the Horseheads, because Landon Boyd was pulled for a pinch hitter, and then Joe Schmidt came in. He had to leave because of an injury, and now we are seeing Andrew Haight behind the plate. So Zion Springer, their last backstop before we see a position player catching, as that one will be foul off to the right side. And the count is now 2-1. Top of the 8th inning, 1 down for Caleb McDowell. 2-0, the Whiskey Jacks leading this one. Horseheads took last night's affair 13-2. As they look to battle back, they are trying to knock out the starter, and he is at 103 pitches, so hopefully we will see somebody new, as the Horseheads have not had any luck tonight figuring out the starter, Gene Aberetti, as this one misses for a ball. 3-1 the count. Don't miss the game tomorrow night. It will be a 7:05 start time to allot for the fireworks. It is filled in nicely here on the all-you-can-eat Saturday, as here comes 3-1 pitch from Baez. That one misses upstairs, and that is the first walk of the evening dealt by Horseheads pitching. Key Cruz did not walk anybody in his 7 innings of work, and so Baez has issued the first walk, and it comes with 1 down in the top of the 8th. And it will send up Owen Viano. Viano is 1 for 3. He has singled to left, grounded out, and also struck out. As here comes the pitch home. This one is a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch home to Viano. As here comes pitch. That one misses outside for a ball, and the count will even up at 1-1. Here comes pitch. As Baez will check the runner back at first. And now he will deal home. This one is sent out to left. Diving to make the catch is Browning. As a nice catch made out there by Brooks Browning. And so there will be 2 out here now in the top of the 8th inning.
Number 7, Nolan Drill.
As it's the Dora batter, as McDowell is still aboard at first, and it will send up Nolan Drill. Drill, the number 5 man here in the lineup. The left fielder, he is 1 for 3. He has singled to center, struck out swinging, and he's also grounded out so far this evening. As here comes the pitch home from Baez. This one a check swing out in front of the plate. Haight is quickly out there, so no advance by the runner. It will be a 1-0 offering home to Nolan Drill, who is batting with 2 down in the top of the... Oh, they will say... You say he must have swung at it there, unless Connor has it wrong. They got 0-1 up on the big board. I got 1-0. We will see what our home plate umpire signals here. He might have swung and missed at it. we'll give Connor the benefit of the doubt here. 0-1 the count. Home to Nolan Drill. Here comes pitch. Another check swing. He definitely went around on that one, and it is 0-2. That Drill is now down in the count. He is out of Cortland, Minnesota. Checks into this one, hitting .215 on the season for the Whiskey Jacks in 20 games. 13 runs, 6 RBIs, 12 walks, 13 strikeouts, and 6 stolen bases for him. He's a sophomore at Upper Iowa College. As he has to battle here, he is down in the count, 0-2. And the pitch will not be made as Baez is going to step off, and he will check the runner back. That is McDowell, who is aboard here in the top of the 8th inning with 2 down. 0-2 the count to Nolan Drill. Baez looking in for the sign. He's got it. Haight is set up outside. As here comes pitch. This one is swung on and tapped to Baez, The throw over to Baker at first is good. And they will retire Drill on the 1-3 ground out. They will strand a runner here in the top of the 8th inning. We head to the bottom of the frame. Casper still looking to get on the board. They trail this one 2-0. Welcome back to the ball game. Christian Lopez, Jake Reynes, and Andrew Haight, the men do up here for the Horseheads in the bottom of the 8th inning. We do have a new pitcher. It is Dylan Kuster, as he will deal strike one home to Lopez. We will give you the numbers on the starter, Aberretti. He was excellent. 7 innings of scoreless baseball. He struck out 6, allowed 4 hits, and he also walked 4 men. He hit a man and dealt 2 wild pitches home as Lopez sends this one out to the shortstop Sitzman. He gloves and fires across the diamond to retire Lopez, who had previously on the evening been 3 for 3 with 3 singles. He is retired here for the first time on the evening, and there will be 1 out in the inning for Jake Reynes. As he is hitting cleanup tonight, he has not been aboard on the evening. He is 0 for 3 with a couple of flyouts and a strikeout swinging. Get those bats going, Horseheads. Absolutely, that is what we are hoping they can do here. Rally late. They are down 2-0. As here comes pitch home to Reynes. This one misses down low for a ball. Keanu will move to 1-0. Wheat City got 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, and that is all the scoring here on the evening. We are just about 2 hours into this ball game, so we are cruising right along, which you love, but you only love it if the Horseheads are winning, you know? As this one, big swing and a miss by Reynes at a pitch outside. And the count will move to 1-1. There are a bunch of people leaning on the Horseheads dugout, and our PA just asked them to get off, and none of them moved. So let's see. Is he going to make another announcement? I don't think so. This is a strike, and the count will move to 1-2. No, in fact, there's another gal who just came over and put her purse down on the dugout. As here comes the 1-2 offering home to Jake Reynes. This one is called strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. Reynes doesn't like it, but he is the first strikeout victim of the night for Dylan Quester. And it will send up Andrew Hates for his first appearance on the evening. He took over for Joe Schmidt, who had to leave this game because of an injury. The injury, I have been told by our male interns here, he was hit in a place where you don't want to get hit, and that is all we will say about that. But we hope that he is all right, as this one is shot foul down the left field line. 0-1 the count to Haight, who has his first plate appearance on the evening out of Monroe, Washington. Went to Monroe High School, and he attends Seattle University. We saw him catching last night. He did an excellent job behind the plate defensively. And he is into this game now. He is batting with 2 down in the bottom of the 8th inning. As here comes a pitch. This one will miss inside. The count will even up at 1-1. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 6 men left on for Wheat City. No runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 8 men left on for Casper. As Brooks Browning has come out on deck, and here comes a pitch to Haight. This one will catch the bottom of the zone. 1-2 the count now to him. They've got, I'm trying to think who is left on the bench. They've got Brandon Herter left on the bench. Callahan has come on defensively, so he is in the lineup now. He is in the 8th spot. As here comes 1-2 pitch to Haight. This one misses outside, and the count will move to 2-2. They have got Herter. Kyler Halverson, we have not seen in a while, and that is because he is going through concussion protocol after he was hit in the head by a pitch last Saturday up in Canyon County. As here comes 2-2 pitch. This one is skied foul. It might hit us. Yes, it did hit us. It hit the right side of the press box, and now all the children behind us are running over, so they get a baseball there. As it is 2-2, so no chance that we are able to see Kyler tonight. Harris Beckley is already pinch hit. Preston Joy was supposed to start this game. We're not sure if he is injured or not. We will ask for an update on that between innings to see if he is available to pinch hit. And then Zion Springer, but he would be a last resort because you don't want to use your last catcher on the bench. As here comes a pitch. That one misses down low for a ball. And the count will run full now, 3-2. So Brandon Herter would probably be the most viable option if you were going to pinch hit for Browning. But they are not. They are planning to let him hit here as he has come out on deck. And it will be a full count pitch. Here it comes, and it is called strike 3 to Andrew Haight. He is rung up looking. And they go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. We head to the top of the 9th. Wheat City leading 2-0. Welcome back to the broadcast. Harold Baez out for another inning of work as we open play here in the top of the ninth inning. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Whiskey Jacks. They lead this one 2-0 in the top of the ninth inning. We checked in about Preston Joy. It was a late scratch to see if he would be available off the bench to pinch hit. He has, from sources familiar with the situation, a, quote, foot thing. So he is not available to pinch hit as here comes the first offering. That one, a strike 0-1. As here comes the 0-1 offering home from Baez, and this one will miss a ball. And the count will even up at 1-1 on Nolan Lingley, who is 1 for 3. He is grounded out twice, and he is also doubled in the ball game. And he comes to the plate here now, 2-0. Oh, Chris has been locked out. Hold on, I got to go let him in. This one is a strike right at the bottom of the zone, and it is a 1-2 count here to Nolan Lingley. So Harold Baez looking to pick up the strikeout in his second inning of relief here. He was in relief of the starter at Key Cruz, who was excellent through 7. He gave up just the 2 runs as this one is swung on and missed. Lingley out in front of it, and he is down swinging. We'll send Dylan McKee to the plate. He is 1 for 3. He has lined out, grounded out, and also singled to left. As the Casper Bats have just struggled all night. They have only managed 4 hits against Whiskey Jacks pitching. The pitching has been excellent, and that is what you like to see here, because pitching has been the real problem on the season for the Horseheads. But you get an excellent start from Jerson Morales last night, and another excellent one here from McKee Cruz as McKee swings and doesn't get a pitch on the outside corner, and the count will run to 0-1 on him. Batting with 1 down here in the top of the ninth inning, bases clear. As here comes a pitch to him. This one is swung on and sent foul down the right field line. And the count will move to 0-2 on McKee. Keenan O'Brien also due up here in the inning. The Horseheads did score 13 runs last night, so they did all of their scoring last night. As here comes the 0-2 pitch home from Baez. This one, it's way inside, and it'll straighten McKee up. As it is a 1-2 offering home to Dylan McKee. Keenan O'Brien, we mentioned, the man on deck. He is due up in the inning, and if anybody reaches Garrett Olson. O'Brien, the man responsible for one of the 2 runs the Whiskey Jacks have. He hit a home run back in the 5th inning, his first of the season. As here comes 1-2 pitch home. This one is, he leaned out to get it, and it is shot foul, and the count will move to 1-2. We'll get you some score updates from around the league. As the Sodbusters have beat the Sasquatch 7-5. The Saber Dogs, they are rallying. It was once a 14-0 ball game. The Moo now lead them 17-11 in the bottom of the 8th. The Sunfish move ahead of the Trappers even further, 10-0 in the top of the 9th. The Pioneers lead the Spuds 2-1 in the bottom of the 2nd. As here comes a pitch. This one is swung on and fouled off the plate, so the count will hold once again. And the Big Sticks have moved ahead of the Tommyknockers 6-2. That game in the bottom of the 5th inning. Give you some stat leaders. In average, there are 2 men tied with the Source Valley Saber Dogs, Bo Brewer and Caden Schwabe. They are both hitting .471 on the season. As here comes a 1-2 offering home from Baez. This one is swung on, and it's hit right back to him. He gloves and underhands over to Baker at first to retire McKee. So that one goes 1-3, and it will send Keenan O'Brien up to the plate. O'Brien 2 for 3. He has flied out to right, homered to left, and he's also singled to left center. As Bo Brewer also, those 2 men also leading the league in hits. So we will certainly see them for the All-Star game, which takes place on July 20th. But the extravaganza taking place the 19th and the 20th. We will have a home run derby, most notably the girls all-star softball team is going to put on an exhibition game here for us. There are kids clinics, free camps. It is going to be a very exciting couple of days. So if you are anywhere near Casper, I definitely recommend coming out to the ball game or the home run derby, or both if you can make it. Get your tickets now. You can go to CasperHorseheads.com and get yourself some tickets to the best show in town. As here comes the 0-1 offering home to O'Brien. He will look at a ball outside. Count will move to 1-1. Garrett Olson is the man on deck. Harold Baez, 28 pitches, 19 strikes, 9 balls. As he gets ready to deal the 1-1 offering home to O'Brien. Here it comes. This one misses. It's too tall, and the count will move to 2-1. And then tomorrow night, of course, it is the 4th of July game, 7:05 first pitch, so we can be here for the fireworks when it gets dark. There was some talk before the game that we would have a laser show tomorrow night as well, and that we would be testing them out tonight, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Chris is so excited. This one misses well upstairs, and it'll be a ball. 3-1 now, the count from Baez. Yeah, they had asked Jerome to come up and do the testing of the lasers, and he said, I have to grill. And then Giselle was like, you stop grilling in the top of the 7th. He's like, no, I have to clean up. So Chris is very disappointed. Text him and be like, please, the fans want to see the lasers. A 3-1 offering home to O'Brien will not be made as he steps out here. As the Horseheads 1-0 in the second half here after they defeated the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks last night by a final of 13-2. Going to have to rally tonight. They're down 2-0 in the top of the 9th. Here comes the offering. Oh, that one looked pretty good, but it is called ball 4. So O'Brien will be down to first on the 2-out walk. And it will send up Garrett Olson, who is 1 for 3. He has struck out swinging, single to center, and also flied to right. As we hear some more fireworks off in the distance. They go crazy here with fireworks in Casper? Yeah, they go crazy. I figured. I'm from Arlington, Washington, which is about an hour north of Seattle. They do permit fireworks usually, but because of how hot it's been there, they are banning them this year. And so this one will miss outside for a ball 1-0. But they always do. I think they are still planning on doing the fireworks show at the Space Needle, and they always televise that. And they always do a really nice job. So, but we will see. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me, because it has been so hot there, and they are not accustomed to that. As here comes 1-0 offering. This one is swung on and fouled off to the left side, 1-1. We hope that your plans include coming out to the ballpark tomorrow for the 4th of July. I have no plans pregame. I have a Stars and Stripes tank top that I'm very excited to wear tomorrow for the ball game. Going to get decked out in 4th of July gear. Chris has already got his red, white, and blue cowboy hat. Sequin cowboy hat. I got to get myself one of those. That's the look. As Baez checks the runner back. And now deals home. This one is swung on and chopped foul down the left field line. And the count will move to 1-2. But the city of Casper is the ones putting on the fireworks show. And it's a great place to watch it. It is right up the hill at the Wyoming Center that they have up there, where they have the Ford Center, where they have all the events. So it's a great place to watch it because you're at the bottom of the hill. You get to see them all shoot up high into the air. I love fireworks. It should be fun. As Baez, he's looking in. Now he checks the runner back at first. 1-2, the count home to Olson, He fouls this one off at the plate. And it will be a 1-2 count to him. Baez at 35 pitches, 22 strikes, 13 balls. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, Brooks Browning, J.J. Girardin, and Ryan Callahan are the men due up with a pretty short bench because we have seen a number of guys come on already to pinch hit. But we will see what Coach Stover has planned for us. 2-0 Wheat City leading. Baez trying to get it back to the back racks. Here comes 1-2 pitch. This one, it is outside, and it gets away from the catcher, Haight. It's going to go all the way to the backstop. Heading to third now is O'Brien. The throw goes down. He is in there safely, so he steals 2 bases on the wild pitch. So he gets himself 90 feet away. And that is a big play because 2 runs, it's just a bloop and a blast. 3 runs, you gotta keep the line moving for quite some time there. So this is a big moment here. The pitch was a ball, and it'll be 2-2 the count to Olsen. Baez trying to strand that runner 90 feet away. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on, hit out to left. Moving over on it is Browning. He is not going to make the catch. He falls down and left as the run will come home to score. Heading to third now is Olsen. The throw is not in time. He will get in there safely with an RBI triple. That is a big blow here in the top of the 9th. 2 strike, 2 out. RBI triple by the 9-man Garrett Olsen. Man, the bottom of the lineup for the Whiskey Jacks has really done the damage here tonight. As Baez surrenders the 3rd run of the ball game. Browning unable to make the catch out there in left, and it will send up Ethan Sitzman, who is 1 for 4. He grounded out, lined out, singled, and struck out swinging on the night so far. Just about 9 o'clock here local time. Top of the 9th inning, as he is first pitch swinging. He sends this one out to right. Moving over is Dunn, and he is there to make the catch, but damage done here in the top of the 9th. The Whiskey Jacks get 1 more, but you already know what time it is, Chris. It is rally cap time. Horseheads go on to the bottom of the 9th. They have the 6, 7, and 8 men due up. They need 3 to tie, 4 to walk it off. Let's get those rally caps on. Let's get some runs on the board, boys. All right, we will have a pinch hitter here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Pinch hitting for Brooks Browning. It is Brandon Herder out of Solano Community College. He will come off the bench and pitch hit for Browning. We will see. Looks like J.J. Girardin is out on deck. Herder is first pitch swinging, and he sends this one out to right. So an excellent choice to pitch hit here as Herder gets aboard with the single off of...
SportsCenter, I'm here with Brandon Herder.
What? Okay. Off of Dylan Quester here. So Herder is aboard. Sorry, our PA, I thought he was like setting up some joke and then it just died. As J.J. Girardin will come to the plate here now, batting in the bottom of the 9th. 1 for 3 on the night, a single and a couple of flyouts so far in the ball game. As this one will miss outside for a ball, 1-0. No action here in the Wheat City bullpen, so this is Quester's game. At least for now it is. 3-0, Wheat City leading. They got one more in the top of the frame off the reliever Baez. As here comes pitch home. This one is swung on and hit out to right for a base hit. J.J. Girardin is aboard, and now the tying run will come to the plate in Ryan Callahan, who has been red hot as of lately. So flip the hat. Flip it. It's got to be a rally cap. You got to flip it. Flip it. There we go. That's it. That's it. Yes. I don't have my hat with me tonight. So Chris is, he's on rally cap duty. As Ryan Callahan, he came in defensively, so this will be his first plate appearance that he takes out of Overland Park, Kansas. The sophomore at the University of Kansas, he's hitting .281 on the season. He does have 16 RBIs, and he bats here now in the bottom of the ninth with nobody out and 2 runners aboard. Both of them were first pitch swinging. We will see how Callahan works this AB. Here comes pitch. This one will catch the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Callahan with 5 doubles, 21 walks, 17 strikeouts, and 5 stolen bases on the season. Nobody out, bottom of the ninth, 3-0. Wheat City leading as the Casper Bats look to break through tonight as this one is sent foul down the left field line, and Callahan is quickly down in the count 0-2. Jake Baker is the next man up, the number 9 man, but he came on to pinch hit for Riley Carlos back in the 7th, I believe. So he will hit next. So the Kansas boys right next to each other in the lineup here tonight. As here comes 0-2 pitch. This one misses well outside and is a ball, 1-2. 3-0 Wheat City, bottom of the ninth inning, no outs, but the Horseheads threatening here. They've gotten back-to-back base hits from the 6 and 7 men, Herter and Girardin. As Quester looks in for the sign, he's got it. Here comes 1-2 pitch to Callahan. Swung on and fouled back, and the count will hold right where it is. Callahan, 6'2", 185-pounder in the left-handed batter's box. As we will have a meeting on the mound between O'Brien and Quester here. Quester, 20 pitches, 14 strikes, and 6 balls. He mowed down the heart of the lineup in the 8th, but now the bottom of the lineup getting through to him here. And that's how it's been for Wheat City tonight, too. They have gotten the job done with the bottom of the lineup up. 3-0 Horseheads threatening with runners aboard at first and second, and nobody out for Ryan Callahan. Here comes 1-2 pitch. This one was a ball out of his hand, and it is a 2-2 pitch home to Callahan. Gets back into the box. Quester looks in for the sign. He's got it. He comes set. Checks the runner back, deals home. This one is swung on and foul. Out of play down the left field line. And so it will hold at 2-2. Ryan Callahan, one thing he's going to do, he's going to give you an at-bat. He is going to grind it out, and that no different here. We have seen 3 foul balls from him. Battling back, taking pitches he doesn't like. 2-2 the count to him. An excellent choice to have up here in the situation. This one is swung on, hit to the left side. Sitzman, he bobbles, and he will have no play! Oh, he thought he wanted to go to third. He had no play there, and by the time he was looking at first, Callahan, too much speed. He gets on down the baseline, and the bases are loaded for Jake Baker. As this, the best scoring opportunity by far that the Horseheads have had all night. As Callahan gets aboard with the infield single. Herter at third, Girardin at second, Callahan at first for Jake Baker, who is 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice in his first plate appearance. 3-0. He is now the game-winning run at the plate in the bottom of the ninth with nobody out. Here comes a pitch from Quester. This one is swung on, sent to the first baseman. They are coming home. They get one there, back to first. It is not in time. So Baker reaches once again on a fielder's choice. They do get the runner at home, so he does not score. But Baker hustling all the way. He avoids the double play, which is certainly big. As Girardin goes to third and Callahan goes to second, so the bases are reloaded for Eric Arado. Lineup turns over. Arado 0 for 3 tonight. He has flied out twice, walked, and then flied out once more. He's gotten a hold of a couple of balls tonight. As there goes Jerome, going for more beer. It's a good time to get some. Bottom of the ninth, Horseheads looking to rally. As Quester will step off here, and he will call his catcher out to the plate. As, oh, what a big point in this ball game here. The Heads making it interesting for the hometown crowd here on Saturday night. Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. One down for Eric Arado. Hank Dunn is the man on deck should the inning get to him. Arado coming to the plate, 3-0. Wheat City leading. Gerard in at third. Callahan at second. Baker at first. As here comes the first offering from Quester. This one right down the heart of the plate for strike one. 0-1 the count. Little Taylor Swift, that's what we like to hear. Get the boys ready to go. That would get me hyped, let me tell you. I would go feral on the field if I heard a Taylor Swift song. Here comes the 0-1 pitch home to Arado. Swung on and missed. Quester climbed the ladder with the fastball. And Arado, he's going to have to battle here. He is down in the count, 0-2. We're going to move the broken chair out of the way. The Horseheads have not walked off this season. A chance to do so tonight here in front of a nice crowd here on the Saturday night. Arado will have to battle. 0-2, he is down in the count. And time is called by Arado at the plate, so we will reset. A tense moment here. The last time we had one of these bases loaded situations, Haley played the Dora theme song. And I'm like, Haley, not in this tense moment. We will come back now. 0-2 the count to Arado. Base is loaded. Here comes the pitch. This one is swung on, sent to the first baseman. He dives. He touches the bag. 1 run will score. An excellent play there by Nolan Lingley to stop that ball. That had extra bases down the line written all over it. But he dives. He taps the bag. He gets Arado. However, it is a 3-1 ball game now. And Hank Dunn will come to the plate with 2 outs. You got to think a base hit scores 2 here. So that one, an RBI ground out for Eric Arado. Girardin scores. Callahan to third. Baker to second. Hank Dunn, 0 for 3. Struck out swinging, walked, lined out, and flied out. Looking to poke something through the left or right side here. Maybe go up the middle. Get the runners in. 3-1. Here comes the first pitch. This one will catch the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 now the count to Hank. Second and third aboard here for Casper. Bottom of the ninth inning. 2 down. They win tonight. They secure the series win. They lose it. Rubber game tomorrow. Looking to get through to Wheat City pitching, which has been excellent all night. 0-1 pitch. This one misses inside. An excellent stop by O'Brien to keep this from becoming a 3-2 ball game. It is 1-1 here. Horseheads looking to rally. They've got 1 in already on the RBI ground out by Eric Arado. As here comes the 1-1 pitch home from Quester. This one misses outside. 2-1 now the count to Dunn, who, as we have learned the past couple of nights, not afraid to take ball 4, and that certainly wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Get Christian Lopez to the plate with the bases loaded, who is almost certainly headed to the All-Star game for the Horseheads here. Hank Dunn trying to get the ball game to him. Or end it right here. Hank Dunn is not homered this season. If he did so here, that'd be the end of the ball game, Chris. Go-ahead run at the plate, tying run at second for Hank Dunn, who is ahead in the count. 2-1 here. Quester ready, comes set. Here's a pitch. This one misses down low for a ball. And it is a 3-1 count to the man they call Hammer and Hank here. Getting 267 on the season. Trying to get it done for the Horseheads here this evening. He's ahead in the count now. A hitter's count, 3-1 from Quester. Comes set. Now deals. This one right at the bottom of the zone for strike 2. And it will be, crowd doesn't like it, it will be a payoff pitch. Got to shake the arms out and getting the squat ready. The rally squat. Hank Dunn takes a deep breath. Climbs back into the box. Payoff pitch. Horseheads down to their last strike. This one is swung on, fisted on the infield, moving over is Lingley. He's in foul territory, and he makes the catch to end the ball game. The Horseheads, they get one here. They try their best to rally in the ninth. Unfortunately, just not enough here to overcome the excellent pitching we saw from the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks all night. 3-1, they take this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the pregame. But right now, Wheat City has taken game 2 of the series, 3-1. Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. The Wheat City Whiskey Jacks taking game 2 of the series 3-1 here at Mike Lansing. Hannah Martin alongside you for the post game. The Horseheads, they got excellent pitching from their starter, Edgar Akit Cruz, but he was just outmatched by the starter for the Whiskey Jacks, who had an even better night. Gene Aberetti going 7 innings of work, did not allow a run. He struck out 6, walked 4, and allowed 4 hits. He hit a man and gave up 2 wild pitches, but the only stat that really counts, 0 earned runs in 7 innings of work for him. And then Dylan Quester coming in relief for him, 33 pitches, 23 strikes, 10 balls. He did allow 1 run here in the ninth. The Horseheads, they left the game-tying run out at second. They definitely made things interesting here, but unfortunately the rally just falling short for him. As you know what it happens, you run up against good pitching and you drop a game here and there. But the important thing is they won last night, so tomorrow will be the rubber game on the 4th of July. We are expecting a big crowd here at Mike Lansing, so it'll be an excellent night to get the series win. 7:05 first pitch. If you cannot make it out to Mike Lansing Field, we will have full coverage on our YouTube channel, on Mixlr, and we will also be live tweeting all of the updates from the game. As the Horseheads, they go for the series victory. It would be the first series win at home for Casper this season, and they're going for it on Independence Day tomorrow, so make sure you don't miss that. But for now, the Wheat City Whiskey Jacks, they have defeated the Casper Horseheads here at home 3-1, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 7 men left on base for the Whiskey Jacks, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors, and 10 men left on base for Casper. That'll be it. We will be back with you 7:05 tomorrow. Be here, we'll get the pregame going for you, 6:50, 6:55. You won't want to miss it. We're going to make it special for y'all. We'll get the fireworks queued up, and hopefully a Horseheads victory. Hannah Martin signing off. We will see you tomorrow night, 7:05 first pitch. Happy 4th.